All right, man, let's talk about Abel Sanchez. All right. So I seen the video pop up of Abel Sanchez, what he said about Marcus Villegas. He's made the case for Gennady Golovkin being a Hall of Famer. And this is why I tell y'all, man, you gotta know the truth. Like, a lot of people don't say the truth. And I didn't watch it because I felt like it was gonna be some hogwash. That's what I felt like. It was gonna be some hogwash. I seen Tom talk about it, and I was listening to him for a minute. And he like, he said Marvin Hagler didn't fight nobody. I stopped that nigga's video and went to watch the interview, right? So basically it was in response to what Ryan Garcia said, wrong messenger, right message. But hey, don't matter. The message is the right message, right? So a couple things that he said, and you got to fact check people today, man. Even me, fact check me. What happened was this, okay? What happened was this. He mentioned the title. Let's get the bullshit out the way for the little small stuff. He mentioned the title defense record. He had 20 title defenses tied to Bernard Hopkins, right? That's a lie. I would say the majority of those title defenses was of the regular WBA belt. It wasn't even a real world title. It wasn't the WBA title he had the majority of them title defenses under. So those are not real title defenses. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I continue to say, man. Those are not real title defenses. If you won your title, if you defended a Reggie belt, how does that count as a real title defense? He didn't have a super WBA title. I think eventually he got the IBF, and I think eventually they took the WBC from Canelo and gave it to him. And he had the regular WBA, and they might have upgraded that belt at some point. I don't really remember. But the vast majority of those title defenses that he talked about, matter of fact, they did give him the WBA. I think it became the real super WBA because, BoxRec stopped fucking with the WBA. It became the real WBA because remember, Miguel Cotto won it from Daniel. I think Miguel Cotto won it from Sergio Martinez. So I've already went over what happened with Sergio Martinez and Gennady Golovkin. Like, people say Martinez dug Golovkin. Y'all do know Martinez is 10 years older than Gennady Golovkin, right? And when Sergio Martinez couldn't find an opponent, he had to fight Matthew Macklin and all these other guys after defeating the lineal guy, or the guy to beat, in Kelly Pavlik. He was looking for people to fight. Gennady Golovkin didn't raise his hand. He was over there hiding out in Germany. He didn't raise his hand to fight. He only raised his hand after, Martinez looked really, really bad and old against Martin Murray. And if you know anything about that situation, that's because Chavez came in a fucking cruiserweight, and in the 12th round, he hurt Martinez's knee, and Martinez never recovered. So when he fought Martin Murray in his home country of Argentina, it was raining, and his knee it wasn't the same. So that's why Miguel Cotto fought Martinez for the title. He didn't fight Martinez when he was out here killing shit at 54. When he was out here killing shit at 60, he was an opportunist. So then what happened was, Cotto ended up beating the old Sergio Martinez. He got the title, and I believe Miguel Cotto, he vacated the title rather than fight Gennady Golovkin. He was going up there to do it. I hit it, a hit and run like the Simpsons, right? I hit it first. And, that's pretty much what happened. He dropped the belt. I think they upgraded Gennady Golovkin because he refused to fight Golovkin. And that's what happened. See, this is where you kind of get this, he was dugged. And I'm about to transition. Watch how I do this. He dug, and guys didn't want to fight him. If that was the case, he should have just moved up to 168 pounds and go find opposition. Now, to continue to keep it rolling, Miguel Cotto just got the belt because he seen an opportunity with Sergio Martinez and got out of there. Peter Quillen, there's an interview out there if you can find it. He said that he was trying to fight Golovkin and they lowballed him. Al offered him $1 million to fight Winky Wright, and I believe he said they only offered him $500,000 to fight Gennady Golovkin, which one would you take? They basically lowballed. They lowballed him. Then basically they did, according to Peter Quillin. So this whole thing about being ducked is malarkey, right? And it's malarkey. But but then we talking about Hagler, and he said Hagler and Floyd Mayweather never fought Hall of Famers. Didn't Manny Pacquiao just get into the Hall of Fame? You know what I'm saying? Is Oscar De La Hoya or Shane Mosley in there yet? Miguel Cotto will be in there at some point. So Marvin Hagler, he didn't fight nobody. Like, Marvin Hagler didn't have to go to 60. He had Mugabe. You know what I'm saying? He fought Sugar Ray Leonard. He fought Roberto Duran. You know what I'm saying? He fought Thomas Hearns in one of the greatest fights ever. So Marvin Hagler didn't have to move up to 168 pounds. He didn't have to. So to say he didn't fight a Hall of Famer and flat out lie, he fought Sugar Ray Leonard. He defeated Roberto Duran. He defeated Thomas Hearns. He fought. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's what I don't understand. He just flat out lied and said he didn't fight a Hall of Famer. I mean, Manny Pacquiao, if his memory a little bit too sketchy, Manny Pacquiao just went into the Hall of Fame. To say Mayweather ain't never fought a Hall of Famer, there you go right there. So to sit there and lie to make a case for Gennady Golovkin and tell lies, the title defense record is a lie. How you count the Reggie belt? It's not a real world title. How do you sit there and lie and say Hagler didn't fight Hall of Famers? That's a lie. How do you say Mayweather didn't fight a Hall of Famer? He fought Manny Pacquiao. Bare minimum. And I feel like if Pacquiao in the Hall of Fame, Oscar in the Hall of Fame, Shane should be in the Hall of Fame at some point. Miguel Cotto's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Those are just the guys I can think of off top. Canelo probably will definitely be in the Hall of Fame. So he sat there and it was a bunch of lies. And, when they got the right complexion for the protection, they can tell these lies and make a case. And if he get in, and just let you know, they got to curve the scale for them to get in. That's just all it means. They got to curve the scale for them to get in. That's the wild thing about it. They got to curve the scale for them to get in. So, I mean, so be it, So be it. But if you got to curve the scale that bad to let somebody in the Hall of Fame, so be it. You just tell a lie. Like, in every lie, it was a lie. He told 3 main lies. Title defense record, a lie. Mayweather not fought in the Hall of Famer, a lie. Marvin Hagler not fought in the Hall of Famer, a lie. A lie. So, if they put him in there, I don't give a fuck, motherfucker, no more, dude. This shit is just, everything is watered down, man. And it's by design. It's just sad that, when the Hall of Fame don't mean nothing. And I agree with Deion Sanders when he said that my gold jacket should be a different gold or different color than the rest of these guys. Absolutely. The participation trophy award era is real. I think it's a guy from the Cowboys who had to wait a long time and got in the Hall of Fame. Look here, nigga, we got to wait 30, 40 years to get in the Hall of Famer. It shouldn't be first ballot, second ballot. It should be, is you in or is you out? That's how I look. Is you in or is you out? Shouldn't be first, second, third, 8th, 10th Hall of Famer. Is you in or are you out? Are you in? Are you out? It's simple as that. Everybody can get in now. It's not even prestigious no more. That's what make like golf clubs or like country clubs so exclusive. It's the exclusivity. That's what makes it prestigious. It's hard to get into. They don't let anybody in there now. The Hall of Fames ain't even prestigious no more. Everybody get in. And like a modern day woman, everybody get a chance to bat. Roski. Everybody get a chance at the plate. Everybody. But you know, that's the times we living in. Truth be told, that's the times we living in. It's sad. But hey, I just wanted to spit on that real quick. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. It was on Fire Hub, Marcus Villegas, shout out to him. It was only like an 8-minute interview. Find me on X, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9. He said Daniel Gill. I think Miguel Cotto fought Daniel Gill. And maybe he lost to him and lost to, I can't remember how it went. I think Miguel dropped that belt. I can't remember it, but I could be wrong. You can go look it up for yourself, but hey, peace.